Hello? Just as you can lift the dust from the ground and move it to a higher place, so does also God lift the poor and then the needy from the dust. It is written, 1 Samuel chapter 2 and then verse 8, that God raises the poor from the dust and then does lift the needy from the ashes, and then he makes them to sit with the princes within the seats of honor. Now, the dust here represents the low state. The dust here represents hardship, everything that keeps people trapped in their circumstances. And the poor here represent people that are powerless, marginalized, and then struggling in life. They may feel so much small and then insecure, insignificant, but again, just like a handful of dust within this hand that has been moved, also that's what God can do to them. See that? Now, God does not discard the poor, nor leave them in the dust. He removes the barriers and also restores dignity, positions them in the places of honor, just like moving a handful of dust within this hand of mine, where it can be visible, where it is also elevated. You see that? But again, the question comes, how does God lift the poor from the dust and then makes them to sit with the princes? You must get to understand that God notices, they overlooks the poor. Even when society ignores them, he sees their struggles and then potential. And also God does lift them. How? Also by intervening to lift them. Like lifting dust from the ground into your hand. He also, God himself, takes the poor, he clears the barrier, removes the shame, and restores hope. Also, God restores dignity. Elevation is not just material, it is social, emotional, and then also spiritual. And also, God positions for influence. That's how he does raise the poor from the dust. The humble are placed in roles of honor, able to make an impact within the kingdom of God. So, the dust in your hand is just a reminder. Just the dust in my hand is just a reminder to you that God can take what seems lowly, insignificant, powerless, to make it impactful and then also influential within this world. So, God knows you. Just continue walking with him, loving him, because he can change your state. Nothing is permanent in life. Everything can change because God, he owns the future and he has a better plan for you.